talked about your team really struggling to score. Can you take anything from the third period where you started to generate some offense?
Yeah, we scored a couple of goals. I thought even in the really throughout the game, I thought our puck support was really good. It's something we talked about and showed some tape on. A lot of good things offensively, even in the second period, but we just don't get many shots to the net. We just don't finish some of the plays in the second period. Third period, we end up finding our way a little bit. Penalties hurt us, taking, too many men on the ice and grabbing the puck. It's just hard to overcome those.
On the first and the third goals by Vegas, seemed like there were a lot of standing around and watching. Is that a problem you think was kind of isolated to this game, or is that something that you guys need to really address?
Well, I don't remember the third one. I remember the first one, the wraparound. Yeah, we lose. I'm not going to pick on players, but we lose a coverage where we should have had that post covered. We skated by it. They make a pretty good play in lifting a stick, but we lose our coverage by skating by the post. I don't even remember the third goal. I'm not sure what the chances were. I thought, for the most part, I thought our first period, structure-wise, other than the goal, we turn one over on the wall. The young kid turns one over on the wall. They score. But other than that, our structure was there, and I thought our puck support offensively was really good. We just don't finish. Throughout most of the game, had some breakdowns here and there. I didn't mind a lot of the game. I just the two penalties hurt. But we're just going to keep on going. The effort's there. We just got to keep on going.
PK struggled on the road trip and continues to struggle tonight. Anything specific you see on the PK?
We're trying new guys. Quite honestly, we don't have enough PK guys on the team. Trying to develop Tip into one. He gets beat on Eichel's play, a seam play. I mean, Eichel knows he's making that play 3 seconds before he touches the puck. It beats us underneath. A big problem. We bang one in ourselves. Provy tips one in on a point shot. A big problem with our penalty killing right now is when we have a chance to get it out, we don't, and give the team a second opportunity. So we kind of self-inflict sometimes, but we need personnel to kill penalties. I think next year, kind of in forecasting, looking at the lineup I've been doing here, and what if Coots can play, if Cam can play, we got a couple of penalty killers there. Still trying to develop guys here. We'll see where it goes.
You mentioned in Carolina that you were pleased with Felix Sandstrom's performance. How did you see him build on that performance?
I like the first one back, but he made some good saves. The game's certainly not on him. I think we just can't take him. The amount of penalties we've been taking of late, with the inconsistency of scoring, it's just tough to overcome. And with our penalty killing has been struggling, it's just too tough to overcome. So we need to be more disciplined. So we'll keep working at it.
We talked about the power play and its struggles all season long. Where are you with that at this point? And do you feel like there's anything in the last stretch of these games that you can get from it?
Going to keep working at it. I think Forster's going to help it. A bright spot for me again tonight. He's got really good puck boys, hits the post coming downhill on a rebound. We're going to keep working at it.
John, you talked a lot about the importance of pride over these last stretch of games. That said, you guys are playing against some really good teams, and this isn't going to be the last really good team you guys play. So how do you keep these guys from, I don't want to say packing it in, but just getting so frustrated that the outcomes aren't there, that the whole thing kind of snowballs?
Big part of our job right now is that. They battled back tonight. I thought that these last 4 games, we've packed a lot of good minutes into it. Lose 4. That's a big part of our job is when you're teaching and when you're in this situation, we want to show them some stuff that's working, that they're doing, that it's correct, and they're executing. Right now, it's not about picking them apart, and there's a lot of that in this game tonight. And I was just talking to Rock about that. When we'll have tomorrow off and we'll practice the following day, we need to show them stuff, especially the puck support. It's something that we've lost, especially in the second period, we've lost ourselves in a little bit of support. I thought they were dead on with it tonight. Some of the things we did offensively, other than making that last play and scoring a goal, I thought was really good. So that's the way we have to approach it.
Nick Sealer is a heart and soul kind of player.
That's a hell of a goal. Yeah, that's a 3-on-3 goal. We have a game 3-on-3, and Seals owned it the other day, and that's the first. I heard a couple players talk about it on the bench. There's the 3-on-3. It couldn't happen to a better guy as far as what he's done for this team this year, and gives us some juice and gets us at least competing to the end.
Kind of in a similar vein to the previous question, we've obviously seen the resiliency of this team, that they don't give up in the third period, but kind of how you're saying you don't want to pick them apart, you want to look at the good stuff as well. How do you balance that of you're happy with their effort that they don't give up, but knowing that you have to get the results prior to that so you don't have to make that comeback?
Yeah, I think you got to be really careful with the approach. My approach right now is a little bit different than early in the year when we're teaching. I think it's more. I think it's more being with them. I think we need to be with them. We're done. We're not making the playoffs, but our guys continue to play hard. If they continue to do that, and I don't doubt they're not. Haven't been many nights in this season and in this godforsaken season that I've had to worry about effort. I don't think I will for the remainder. So I need to show them the respect and try to be with them and try to push them along, continue to teach, but in the proper way in what we're going through right now.